if they're gonna let me on this bus or not. In half an hour there will be a tuk-tuk picking us up, taking us to the bus station, and then we will take the bus 8-9 hours south. It's around 350 kilometers, and I think it's gonna be a bumpy ride almost all the way. And yes, this is me. I got a haircut, quite dramatic one. I told her, could you please take 50% off? And it was like, I don't know, it's 90% off in the back. It's the most haircut I had since I was a kid. Also the mustache here, it looks so weird. Never had it trimmed like this before. Anyways, it's gonna grow out again. Everything's fine. Here's a little bit of footage from yesterday where I walked around 2.5 hours trying to find somebody that wanted to cut my hair. There was a crazy party here last night when I walked home. Looks like they're still cleaning up after it. Can you cut my hair? So nice that I ended up at this place. They were so amazing, the girls working there. Really, really nice people. And yeah, it is really, really like a lot, the haircut. At least I don't have to get a haircut for a year or something like that. So in that sense, that's amazing. We have to get to the hostel where I booked the ticket, and then we're gonna go down south. Change of plans. The bus I was supposed to take is broken down. They had a minivan, but it's apparently already full and going now. And 8 hours in a minivan is not that fun. I had the option go tomorrow or take the sleeper bus, which is not that much of a sleeper bus. It's at 5. We're supposed to be there around 12. But also means we have like 4 hours here in the city. And I have no clue what to do. Let's figure that out. I just messaged the place I'm staying in the next city, letting them know that I'm gonna be there late and if it's even possible to check in at that time. There was a temple down there we never went into. Maybe we should start there, go in there and then see what it's all about. Just got a message from the place. Everything is fine. They say just knock the room when you're here. I don't know what room that's gonna be, but I guess we'll figure that out tonight. And then hopefully we won't be in bed way too late. So beautiful. Look at these people fishing here also. Look, right there, and then one up there also. It looks so calm and cozy. Maybe now I have the time anyways. Should just get a massage. Loud traditional massage. I actually only had the Thai ones. I don't know what the difference is. It's only 70. I think I'm gonna do that. That was in general for the money pretty good. One doubt though, I think she was in the end of a cold and she was coughing like crazy all over me. She was not wearing a mask, which for Asia is super weird. I didn't really get it. I've been to places where every masseuse had masks on, regardless of if they were sick or not. And she was kind of in the end of it. So if I have a cold in a few days, we know where I got it from. Tourist pantalones on. Let's go in. It sounds like they're playing super loud music in there, which seems a little bit weird. First of all, look at all these, I guess it's graves. It's all the way around here. So many. Must be graves on this one. It says 68 to 2016. And 3 rows here. It looks like the outer row here is all 23s. Look at this one, how amazing that one is. And here that's a full house. And all the way back here also. Some of them are really, really beautiful, like this one here also. Also some of the small ones are really beautiful. The red one here in the back. Sounds like the music is from the other side of the road there. I was also wondering why they would play loud music in here. It's a really different vibe in this temple here compared to other ones. I can't really tell what it is that makes it different, but it just feels way, way, way different than some of the other ones we went to. I kind of have the feeling that this is more like a cemetery than an actual temple, and maybe that's why the vibe is way different than some of the other ones. Look at all these graves here. I think that's the most graves I've seen in a temple so far. I I love that photo right there. He seems like a really great guy, this one here. I'm really curious if this one here is also a grave. It is. Compared to the other ones, this one is massive. It even have a little lock. This is the government building over there. I don't know if it's a party for the employees or what is going on over there. I can't really go and film over the fence when it's a government building. And here we also have a little bit of Lao engineering. I saw one of them that were broken the other day. And it's actually for the umbrellas. So they put in concrete in a beer box. So this is a Lao beer umbrella holder, homemade. It says ferry border here, and there's a whole bunch of tuk-tuks. I just haven't seen any kind of ferry when I was looking here. Maybe it's just these small ones that then go to Thailand and back. And this one is full of people. This one here looks really cool. I don't know if it's a restaurant or what, but I was just thinking having this one as a houseboat could be pretty cool with all that rooftop space. I actually used to own a houseboat. That was a horrible experience, so that's a story for when we go to Copenhagen one day. The temple is that way. The dragon staircase we were at the other day, it's right there. I was seeing some people swimming in the water when I walked here. See if they're fishing or what they're doing. There's definitely way more water here today than the other day we were here. And it looks like they're just swimming around over there. I was actually hoping that they were checking these traps or whatever it is, so I can kind of see how it worked. I guess here they put these ones. I was actually thinking maybe we should buy one and put one for a little good luck on the journey. How much for this one? Wonder if it makes any difference if I put it there with the dragon or here. I think I'm gonna put it here. And there it is. Good luck, hopefully, for the rest of the trip. It was actually the only number I know in Lao, Sipan, which means 20,000. That was actually a little bit cheaper than I expected. It's one of these days, again, I had them lately, where I don't have any clue what to talk about. It's definitely one of the coffee places with the best view we've been to. The girls in here, they were kind of laughing when I got in. It's the third time today I was here. Because I had a coffee in the morning, then I went and had a brunch kind of thing. Then I went back to have a coffee because I knew that we were going with the bus. And then the bus got cancelled, and then I'm here today. So when I was saying the order, she was already punching it in before I said anything. They were both laughing a lot. They're really, really sweet, these people here. I don't know what this video is about, but we'll just continue. I just had a little bit of food to stock up on the food. And then for the first time, I think I really missed 7-Eleven from Thailand. There's a lot of small shops here, but they all sell exactly the same thing. Different drinks, and then these small cakes, and that's kind of it for food. I think I'm gonna head to the hostel where we picked up, and then maybe change the t-shirt because I've been sweating in this all day. I was actually showering in the morning to not smell like during the bus trip, but I've been sweating all day. So I'm gonna change this one and my socks. And now we're on the way to the bus station. It sounded like the bus was a little bit delayed. I have no clue when we're gonna be in that new city. I picked the bus at daytime, so it wouldn't kind of mess up my sleeping schedule or whatever. And now it kind of seems like it's gonna end up doing that anyways. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. I made it to the bus station, and the tuk-tuk driver picked up the ticket for me. He came and gave it to me and said at 6, and it's 5 now. On the last bus I took, there was the license plate and everything. I don't think the bus is here. I just asked somebody if this bus is right here. That was the one. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. I'm regretting a little bit not just staying here one more night and then going daytime tomorrow. There's one thing I wish they will do here, and write the city names in English also, because it's all in Lao. And as I talked about before, the letters are completely different than the English ones. So I have no chance of like see which one is what. I have to ask every bus coming in if that's the one. There's just one down there. Still no sign of a bus. I changed my shirt when I was at the hostel and my socks. I'm not quite sure how much it helped with the shirt because I'm completely soaking wet again. The evening sun here is nice and warm, and there's no wind here. We're just sitting here sweating. That's amazing. But the light is so pretty here right now. So pretty. I guess the bus is probably gonna be packed because the earlier one was broken. So I guess a lot of people are going on this one. A fellow YouTuber here. His camera. Sabadi. Sabadi.
I'm from Korea.
Denmark.
Oh, Denmark.
Nice camera. Actually funny to meet a YouTube couple here. I met Marshall and Sabrina, I think they're called. Marshall and Sabrina. A couple from the US, super nice people. They are doing YouTube, and then these two from Korea. When I walk around with the camera, a lot of people are saying, oh, so many people are doing it. I just haven't met any. Which is kind of weird. I thought I would meet a lot of people that do YouTube. Maybe it will come along the way. It would be nice to make some YouTube friends. There is a bus down here, and I feel like I have to go and ask all the buses because I don't want them to leave without me all of a sudden, even though this is kind of the arrival station, like this end of it. Such a nice angle. As it looks right now, I have the bed off by myself, but I went to the arrival and asked the guy, and first he was like, Wenching, and then he looked at my ticket and he was like, oh no, come in here. What ended up happening was that bus was not the right bus. The guy that let me in the bus came and asked me where you're going, and then he said, this is Wenching, this is not that way. And then they got me out again, and then I said, what about my ticket? And he pointed me to the ticket booth, and I waited there, and then at some point that guy at the ticket booth said, just go to the bus. I hope they will let me in. And I think the bus is packed unless all of these people are getting out. We're not gonna leave anytime soon, and it's full of people here. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be fun. At least the light is super pretty. I don't know, now that looking at the engine here, it doesn't look that good. I honestly don't know what is going on. It looks like they're still repairing the bus. They let some people's luggage in, and I went with mine to where the other one was, and he said, no, go over there. I mean, if they don't have space for me, I'd rather they tell me now, but they don't speak English, and they don't seem that service-minded, these ones. Normally, the Lao people are very service-minded, but I don't know. It seems like everybody's a little bit annoyed of the situation, but it's like, it's kind of how it is, right? I wonder if they're gonna let me on this bus or not. Otherwise, I will text the woman at that hostel, and then maybe I already should do that now and ask her if she knows what's going on. If at least somebody would tell me something. I mean, it doesn't look like that bus going anywhere soon at all. And I still only have my half ticket here because that other guy that was going to Wenching took it. She takes it back. You'll get on the bus soon. Okay. I hope so. It's smoking like crazy right now, that bus.
7:30 baht come.
Okay. Oh, that was complete chaos. But I got my other half of my ticket left. He was like, where is it? Where is it? He said that Wenching guy took it. And then he went up and got it back for me. So now I got it. It's full, this bus. I'm happy to say that I was not the only one getting on the bus because I actually thought that first, which would have been a really shitty move of them. I'm not the only one that didn't get on the bus. The next bus is supposed to be here 7:30. I hope that is not full, and especially not as full as this one. I'm just sitting here thinking about that I had the option to take the bus tomorrow during the day. We wouldn't have experienced that wonderful sunset, and the gentleman here behind me speaks a little bit of English. Super friendly guy. At least I got half my ticket back. Hopefully I'll go on this bus here. Now they took my ticket and run away. For people that are doing this every day, it seems very chaotic. I'm on a bus, and it's hopefully the right one. It has these single beds, which is amazing. The only problem is I have a big backpack. and a big camera and my shoes, plus the seat is like a little bit too short also. See how I'm gonna lay. It's quite comfortable though, if I didn't have all the stuff and all that. I don't know if I took somebody's seat, but there was no seat number or anything. It was a Brazilian girl that I talked to at the hostel actually, that was supposed to then go on the same bus that was full. Oh, there was another one, I didn't even tell you. There was another bus coming and it was full. And she was also supposed to go on that bus. She was going to 4,000 Islands, and then that was full, and then we had to wait, and then this one came, and they said me, and then they said, what about her? No, she's on another bus. We'll see where we end up. I don't think I filmed anything because it was all like so chaotic, and then I was talking to her also, and it was, hopefully we'll end up in the right city. As long as they're going south, I don't care. We're still parked at the same spot. We didn't go anywhere. This thing 30-40 minutes since I got on the bus. It's complete chaos. I think they sold too many tickets, so people are sitting like in the hallway. It's like an 8-9 hour ride, and then there was like coming in, checking ticket, and they were saying Falang all the time, which means foreigner. And I was like, is it me? But there's a couple in the back of the bus also, and I think it was them they were talking about. I don't know, for people that do this every day, as I just said, it seemed completely chaotic. I'm also like right under the aircon, and me and aircon is not a great thing. That's why I'm like stuffed like that. I'm kind of arranged myself where I fold my legs in like that, and then I think I will be able to at least rest. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep. I hope I will be able to sleep. Then the bus also leaves at some point with me on board to the right destination. Originally I was supposed to be there half an hour ago. As I talked with this Brazilian girl about, it's the first time it's been like this chaotic for me. Like I actually kind of expected it to be like that all the time. But it's the first time that happened to me. Probably not gonna be the last though. My patience is really getting tested right now. It's a sleeper bus. The guy right behind me, he speaks so super loud. You can't believe it. But the guy on the side there, even when I put my finger in the ear, it's still loud. Like if it, I don't think they speak English, so it doesn't matter if I say anything to them. Had we been in Europe, I had definitely told them to shut up. People are trying to sleep here. What? I don't get human behavior like that. Everybody around here tries to sleep, and then they're yelling. Went on the way for 2 hours, and it looks like there are 4 hours left, so in theory we should be there around 3. I guess it's kind of nice. I haven't been able to sleep yet though. It is kind of comfy seat, but it's like so bouncy because of the roads here in Laos and like all over. We made it to the hostel and everything is completely sold. It's supposed to be somewhere. I have to knock. I'll tell you about the ride tomorrow morning because I want to go in to the toilet and then after that sleep. The tuk-tuk driver, he started at 100 again, and I said to him, I've just paid 200 for the bus, I'm not gonna pay you 100 no matter what. And then he was like 50. And I was like, okay, it's the middle of the night, 50, I guess that's okay. No, let's see if we can find a way in here. They said knock on room. What does it say here? Always kind of feel like you're breaking in when you're trying to like find your way into a closed place like this. Like they should just have some kind of bell. Just gonna check what they said here. Oh, somebody?
You did a lot here from THAKHEK?
Yeah. I really don't know if they messed up because like I texted them I would be here late. It's the next day. What a crazy day yesterday. It's not that crazy. but a relatively boring travel day got into being a really exciting day. The bus ended up getting stuck here in Laos and probably also in Thailand. The bus will also accept like some kind of transport of packages and so on, and there was a farm we had to deliver something to, and then they got stuck. And I think we were there for half an hour. They were also unloading whatever there was there, but still, it's just like everything that could go wrong ended up going wrong. At some point at the end, I was thinking, you know the feeling when the universe tries to tell you not to go a specific place, or you just miss the bus and then whatever catches on fire. At some point during the night I was thinking about that, because it was just everything. I had so many people coughing on me yesterday, starting with the masseuse girl, and then the guy on the left on me. He coughed so badly at some point, twice actually, that I could feel it on my leg. Very disgusting. And then the guy on the left was also coughing a lot. I was laying under the AC, and I'm super sensitive to cold air, especially when it's like this windy kind of weather. It's gonna be a miracle if I'm not getting sick the next few days. I'm a little scratchy in the throat, but I think it's also because I'm a little bit tired. I was in bed at 5 and then woke up at 10 or something like that. But I feel okay. It's been a slow day today. Didn't do much, which was exactly the plan after such a day yesterday. I had a massage, a cup of coffee. I already kind of figured out the next steps to go to Cambodia. We're just gonna stay in this city for the next few days, and then there will be a minivan from here to there. On the bus ride, we got stopped 2 or 3 times at like police checkpoints. And that's so funny, because in Europe that's not really a thing. Like, it will happen every now and then, but it's not at all. They turned off the bus, turned on all the lights, and the police went in and walked around. They didn't talk to anybody, they didn't do anything, and one of the guys didn't even went like properly in. He just went in, looked, and then went out again. Sabadi. I would say, even though it was impossible for me to sleep on the ride because it's so bumpy and they turned on that light all the time, it was by far the most comfy ride, and it didn't feel that long. The configuration with the single beds in 3 rows, really nice. Had the ride been in my early 20s and before that, I would have slept the whole way. In my mid-20s, I would have slept like parts of it. But nowadays I'm close to 40, it's not really that possible anymore, unfortunately. As my old grandma said, remember to sleep when you're young, because when you're getting old, you can't. But really comfy ride, super happy about it, It was a little bit annoying that it ended up being all night, but I mean, that's how it is. It's not that bad, And then it was super nice to speak with some people that really spoke English yesterday. I did it a little bit of the hostel, and then I did it a lot with the Brazilian girl at the bus station. She was actually living in Austria and had done for 6 years, so her English was perfect. As I told her, you can hear on your accent that you're from Brazil. She said, well, if you know what to listen for, you will notice. Super nice young girl, and I was talking so much, and on the bus ride afterwards I was like, why did I talk so much? Because normally I really like to listen to people, and I think I realized I haven't really spoken more than like 5 minutes at a time with people that speak like a proper English. And maybe I just need a little bit of like Western connection. So maybe in Cambodia I'll try to speak a little bit more with people, stay places where they're more, because I've really spoken with anybody for all the time I've been away. So 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I think I really miss that a bit, which surprised me quite a lot actually, that I already do that, and I do that in general. It was really nice that the day turned out to be chaotic yesterday, because I've been struggling a little bit with, I feel like I'm saying the same thing in all the videos and so on. And it makes sense, because a lot of the stuff are the same. It's just different cities, but it's the same thing. I think I'm gonna try to find a solution for that. Plus, I have a few videos I wanna do about the camera, about some budgeting, and so on. So there will be some other videos coming up, and which for me also, so I can kind of get my head to something else also, because I've been a little bit frustrated the last few videos when I've been walking around, like frustrated over myself, and like I just say the same thing again and again, and I'm like, I still have to figure all of this out and how I want to do the videos. But that is part of all this also. We are still in the very early beginning of all this. And because I had this little downer the other day, I was just Googling like how long does it take people to go to 100 subscribers? How long does it take them to go to that? And I'm doing way better than average. So in that sense, it's amazing. Anyways, that's not that interesting for you, but I've been struggling a little bit with all of that. And it's not gonna be the last time, and it's not gonna be about the first time, but it is the first time. I'm still really enjoying it. I'm still really enjoying doing these videos, but it's of course funnier to do them when you feel like you have something to say that makes sense. I think tomorrow we're just gonna do as we normally have done, walk around the city, see what's it all about. I haven't walked that much around today because I'm just, of course, I'm that short of money, so I needed to buy some more money. But it's because that the most of the places I've been staying in, they only accepted cash, so I had to pay cash. And in Thailand, I don't think I paid cash. Just one place, two places, I paid cash. Everything else was like online. Anyways, I'm running out of time on the card. Thank you so much for watching, and then I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I keep on enjoying it, and I hope I will be better and better and better and better and better and better at this, because I will. It just takes time and practice. See you in the next one. Look at this beautiful mountain here. There's a huge spooter up there also.